All right, welcome race fans. We are back tonight with the NORA Truck Series, and things may be a little different for you. Bear with us here. We're working on something different here. I'm not going to go into all the details because we don't know if it's all going to work yet. So we're working on it. But I do have Dwayne in the booth here with us, and I know we're a little earlier than normal. I don't have all my settings that I normally have, so again, like I said, just please bear with us till we get through. This is just kind of a temporary thing to see if it's going to work. If it works, there may be more of this. So, but anyhow, Dwayne, you want to take us a run around the track here and see how it's going to go? Sorry.
Sure. Well, we got to keep in mind, Rudy, the track temperature, this is in the middle of the daytime. Track temperature, 132 degrees. These trucks are going to be slick. They're going to be sliding. This is going to be a loose truck here as we get ready to go around Charlotte. You want to be right down on the line as you get close to the start-finish line here. Come out to the wall through the tri-oval, then right back down to the bottom, off the gas, long enough to let the front end of the truck settle, then you're full throttle through two, all the way out to the wall, down the back stretch. And kind of repeating the same thing, you lift just enough to get the front to settle, and then you're right back on the throttle. Got to be careful coming out of the corner because it's going to be slick. There's a lap around Charlotte.
Man, I'll tell you, that looked awful slippery out there, Dwayne.
It was coming off of four, man. I was out of the throttle for about 2/3 of the corner.
Wow, that's going to be insane out there for the guys.
These drivers are going to have their hands full tonight. Not only do they have to worry about battling each other and getting run over, but they got to worry about the rear end stepping out on them through these corners and coming around. We may see a lot of single car spins tonight.
Look at that temperature, 132 degree track temperature. Wow, that's insane. I don't think I can ever remember. No, I take that back. I think I've seen it up to 140 before. I think that's the highest I'd ever seen it. So, wow, that's crazy. I think. It's been too long ago.
And you can definitely feel it in the wheel and you can feel the rear end just wanting to step out on you.
I don't know how these guys are going to manage that for 134 laps, but there you go, folks, right there.
Yeah, and only 6 sets of tires. So these tires wear quick here, and 6 sets. These guys are going to be wanting to come in every pit stop and get four fresh ones, but depending on how cautions fall, they're not going to have the ability to do that every time.
Well, looking at the race analytics here, they do have a 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the west, 5 to 6, 7, somewhere along there, but I don't think that's going to matter all that much. 82 degree air temperature, 132 degree track temperature. 134 laps are doing tonight. That's 201 miles. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps, and like Dwayne said, that is if they can make them last that long, but I don't look for that to happen. Fuel window about 45 to 55 laps, and pit road speed 45 miles an hour. That is your race analytics. Take a look at the points coming into tonight. All right. Josh Conover is our point leader here by 22 points over Brian Jones. He is second place. Terrell Baker moved into third place. He is 87 points back. Jason Conover in fourth. He is 102 back. Brian Powell in fifth, 134 behind. Christopher Heights in sixth place. He's 143 behind. Chris James in seventh, 145 back. Brady Moats in eighth, 147 back. Timothy Harper, 9th, 150 back, and Jacob Gladulik in 10th, 152 back. Can you do them or not? Points? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. In 11th, we have Chris Scala. He is 161 back. Todd Snyder in 12th. He is 195 back. In 13th, we have Jeffrey Mayers. He is 212 back. Sam Lear in 14th. He is 215 back. Patrick Clapp in 15th, 237 back. Nick Gillis in 16th. He is 240 back. Carson Abu in 17th. He is 244 back. James Donahue 18th, 250 back. Austin Collins in 19th, 268 back. And Scott Brown rounding out the top 20. He is 273
Quite a
behind
ways
the lead.
back, but you know, I mean, I think it'll be all right once these guys do get, you know, once they get settled in for the season here. Well, anyhow, coming up tomorrow night, folks, don't forget we have the NORA Grand National Series, and also right after that, the Top Gun Series. I'm sorry I did not put it on there. I will make sure I have it on there for next week. But I cover them every other week, and tomorrow night is the second week that I will be covering for them. So that's good racing. They had a good time last time that I covered for them. So, but let's see, Brad Hughes. He says he's got a cold. He's sick. Ooh. Well, I may not be chatting a lot, but I'll probably going for the guy who qualifies on the pole. Well, that's kind of usually, and that'll more than likely be Dalton Tucker, right?
Most likely, he's one of the fastest guys out here, especially at this track.
Well, hey, Brendan, how you doing? So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good sized field here tonight. I'm showing about 25 drivers in there. 24, I'm sorry, not counting you, Dwayne.
Decent sized field.
Is it getting any better for you? No.
No. No, this truck is still wicked loose, man.
Gonna be a tough one tonight.
Now, as the tires wear, you get about 15 to 20 laps on them. Then it's going to be just the opposite and more extreme.
Right.
It's going to be tight. And we're going to see the speed slow down considerably with these drivers. So if we get long green flag runs, it might be a benefit to somebody to short pit early, come down and take advantage of those fresh tires, especially if the drop-off is more than 2 seconds a lap. You come in, get those fresh tires, and you can make up a lot of time very quickly.
Hey, John Black in there. How's it going? We got two Brendans in there. No, we got a Braden and a Brendan. Excuse me. A Braden and a Brendan. What are the odds of that? Holy smokes. We got about nine minutes and 10 seconds left here, but we got about 6 minutes before we go to the national anthem. I do have that, Dwayne. I do have the national anthem. I brought that with me, and I did bring my other video with me, but I can't believe that I actually forgot to even put it on there. I guess I've just been so busy doing other stuff that I completely forgot. Man, my bad. Yeah, I don't have all the bells and whistles here, folks, so you'll have to kind of bear with Dwayne and I. We don't have all of the fancy stuff that I have at home, but I'm on another PC. I gotta say, Dwayne, this PC is a pretty rocking PC. Wow. I just, it blows me away the power this thing's got.
And you were
Well,
worried.
what I was worried about was the internet. That's what I was worried about. Not about the computer part. I was worried about the internet holding up because he has the same internet I have, and you know all the problems I have.
Well, it seems to be
Yeah,
working
right
okay
now.
right now.
It had a hiccup there a little while ago, though, and I thought, oh boy, this is not going well. But we have a couple remedies for that, which I think we might work on tomorrow. I don't know that for a fact, but Michael just come up a little bit ago and kind of filled me in on an idea that he's got to, we'll have to maybe try tomorrow. And if that doesn't work, we have another remedy. So we'll just keep going upwards till we figure it out. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it here on MaxspeedTV. If you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up on the video and hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. I'll be getting off here as soon as I can tonight, Dwayne, because I got to get up at dark 30. Yep.
Oh boy.
So it won't be, as soon as the broadcast is over, I'll be saying sayonara and good night. All right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We will be right back, so stay with us. Sorry about that, folks. That was not the Star Spangled Banner. What was I thinking? I guess I got to go back to the drawing board here and do a few more setups, but I am sorry. My apologies for that. Goodness, yeah, that was nowhere even in the vicinity of being a Star Spangled Banner. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'll have it fixed for tomorrow night, I promise. All right, here we go. Qualifying. All right, Dwayne, you had to pick somebody tonight. Who would you pick? Probably Dalton Tucker, right?
Well, I don't know. There's a couple drivers out here who not only are fast, but know how to get around this racetrack. You know, you got Blade Timmons, Dalton Tucker, Josh Conover, just to name a few. Brady Motes has won here before. So there are several guys in this field who could be in victory lane. Though I got to tell you, after watching them in practice, I might just pick Blade Timmons.
Well, he's had his times there when he was really good.
And these guys are going to have to put a perfect performance on tonight. The guy who goes to victory lane is going to manage his tires, not make any mistakes on pit road, and make sure the fuel mileage is right.
Now let's see, what do we got here so far? We got James Donahue, top of the leaderboard. And Timothy Harper takes that away. Nick Geilis second.
Remember, they only get one lap of qualifying, so there's no there's no do-over. The first time around is what you get.
Ronnie Norman goes to second. Wow, look at that. Man. Blake
Very
Timmons
nice
is on the
lap.
track. Let's see what he can do here. And Dalton Tucker is just now getting out on the track.
Well, they're cutting it close. They've only got a minute 40 left in qualifying.
Wow. Okay, still got some guys coming around. Nick Robinson. Chris Scala, Jeffrey Mayers, Dalton Tucker. Wow, Dalton Tucker, third quickest. Holy smokes. Chris Scala is barely going to make it to the line here. If that's his final lap, I don't know if it is or not. Okay, 17th quickest for Chris Scala. All right. All right, let's see here. Let's run down through the starting grid here, Dwayne.
Yeah,
All right, Timothy Harper taking the pole with a 30.908. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Ronnie Norman will start second. Dalton Tucker in row two. Here's Dalton Tucker starting third. John Cottle fourth. In row number three, Josh Conover in fifth. Chris Heights sixth. In row number four, Nick Geilis seventh and Jeffrey Mayers eighth. In row five is Blake Timmons ninth and Brady Moat starting 10th. Dwayne?
In row 6, James Donahue will start in 11th, Justin Fisher to his outside. In row 7, Jacob Gladulek in 13th, Zach Hollinger in 14th. Row 8, Brian Powell 15th, Chad Engel in 16th. Row 9, Chris Scala in 17th. And starting to his outside is Craig Schroeder. Row 10 is Todd Schneider in 19th, and Jason Conover rounds out the top 20 qualifiers.
Row number 11, last one to take a qualifying time out there, Brian Jones will start 21st. Nick Robinson in 22nd. In row 12, Sam Lear will start 24th. Row 13th, Carson Abe, or however you say his name, will start in 25th. Alex Robinson, 26th. Row 14, Michael Davis, 27th. And Jackson Hicks starting 28th. And I think that was the end of them. Yep, the end of them.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, here they go, rolling out. Looks like Jackson Hicks is not going to start, so we may wind up with about 26 drivers. What it looking like?
That's what I'm seeing. Well, this is going to be quite interesting, Rudy. One thing I'm noticing, we're at sunset and the lights are on. So practice meant absolutely nothing technically. Track temperature's now 83 degrees. Remember how I said it felt like the setup was made for a night racing? Here's why. We will be night racing. I don't know why they'd want to practice during the daytime, but here we are. Pace car's off. Green is in the air. We are underway from Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Wow, good battle going on there. Dalton Tucker already trying to get by Ronnie Norman here for second. Ronnie's fighting back hard, though. Oh, man, Timothy Harper wads him up. He caught that yellow line, or that white line, excuse me.
And I'm pretty impressed that nobody wrecked in that. Good driving. Great heads up by these guys. We stay green.
Ronnie Norman leads the very first lap of the race.
Yeah, and that checkup has allowed him to get a huge lead over John Cottle in second. Dalton Tucker slips back to third.
Well, that's better than the alternative there, Dwayne. Uh-oh, into the wall.
It definitely is.
Into the wall there. It was Chris Heights. I seen him. He got into the wall really hard there.
Yeah, and that is bad news because damage here will, even the slightest contact with the wall, will slow you down considerably, and there's no fast resets. You're going to have to sit on pit road and get that fixed.
Well, John Cottle, or I'm sorry, Ronnie Norman's got to be loving life right now.
One thing he doesn't want to see right now is a caution, as Alex Robinson has made an unscheduled pit stop. He has tagged the wall, gotten a meatball flag. He's going to have to sit on pit road and get that fixed. Battle for 17th between Jacob Gladulik and Brian Jones. Jones goes around him on the outside.
Anyhow, so Cottle. Okay, so Cottle now getting passed up by Dalton Tucker. Oh, wow. And he's got his sights set on Ronnie Norman, doesn't he?
He does. And bad news for
Uh-oh.
Timothy Harper, Rudy. He tried to come down
Oh.
pit road, was going too fast, missed the entrance. He's going to have to make another lap around
Oh
before
my
he can come back
gosh.
down and get that damage.
Well, that big lead Ronnie Norman had is shrinking real fast here, Dwayne, because Dalton Tucker has got it down to, about a half a second now.
He's closing the gap, but it's one thing to catch him.
I
It's
agree.
another thing to pass
Well, how
him.
much you think Ronnie Norman's going to battle with Dalton Tucker? Really?
Well, it depends on how much tires he wants to use up. He could probably hold them off, but risk burning up his tires in doing so. If he's looking to save tires, which I think that's why Tucker was able to close up so quick, he may let him go. It just depends.
Yeah, they might. Now he's got out there. He's led his laps. He got his bonus points. That's what he really kind of wanted, I think. Actually, he just wanted to keep from wrecking right at the beginning there, I do believe. I mean, that was a heck of a qualifying effort. You got to admit, by Ronnie Norman. That was amazing. Cottle now back to third, but Josh Conover, fourth place, so he does pick up one spot. And look who's knocking on the door here, Blade Timmons. You said he was going to be fast. You know, you might have pulled one right out of the old luck pot right there. I'm telling you. You know that. You picked Blade Timmons to win here tonight. It might have been a good pick.
We'll
yeah.
see.
I mean, he's already picked up. Of course, I know with that big checkup, a lot of guys really checked up. And it cost him a lot of momentum on the track. Nick Gillis. He's looking pretty good. I think with the cooler temperatures falling in there, I think it's made a little bit of a difference in the truck, don't you think?
I think so. It definitely doesn't look as loose as it did in practice.
Well, Ronnie Norman's got company. It's taken the first, 9 laps for him to get there, but he's there. Dalton Tucker there, I'm sorry. I don't know how. Hold on a minute here. I don't know how Dalton keeps such a steady hand in them corners like that. He is just a master at that stuff, you know what?
Yes, sir.
I bet you'd like to be out there checking it out right now, Dwayne, just to see if it is any better. In fact, cooler temperature, to see if it's any better.
Yeah, I can guarantee you it's a lot better, Rudy. Not as loose with the cooler track temperatures. We may not have as many issues as we were anticipating here with these temperatures. I think the setup's going to be just fine. Dalton Tucker has caught Ronnie Norman, but has not been able to get by yet.
Yeah, and Ronnie's not going to just let him go. He might, but I don't think. Ronnie Norman's pretty good. He's going to race you hard.
And he's been letting Tucker have the inside line and taking a higher line, but Tucker has not been able to get the gap closed.
Yeah, he's got to be able to get that nose up underneath Ronnie Norman there to make a difference. Alex Robinson out of the race. Looks like he is sitting on pit road, or maybe he never started. I don't know.
Michael Davis going through the grass.
That's not good.
Yeah, it looks like he got tight, hit the wall coming off of 4. He was the only one involved. He gets it back going, and we stay green.
Very cool. I mean, he was in the back anyhow, so that's probably why I didn't bring the caution out. I wonder how much clean air would be affecting this right now with Ronnie Norman out front. You think maybe Dalton in dirty air would make a little bit of a difference?
Well, it's definitely going to affect the handling of the truck. It's going to be, these cooler temperatures, the truck might actually be a little on the tight side right now, and being behind him, especially if he gets closer, is going to make it even tighter. So he may just be taking it easy right now, just trying to figure out, wait to see if Ronnie's going to make a mistake that he can capitalize on.
Well, we're looking for lap 30 for the first stage here, Dwayne. So we're, halfway there? Yep, halfway there.
Yep, just past halfway.
Let's go back in the field here and check on Nick Robinson. Nick started 22nd, Dwayne, and he's up to 13th. So he's making some moves up there. And boy, he's running that Dwayne LaPrade line up there on the high side. Well, he did.
Yeah, if the truck's handling right, the high side, you can make some ground up there. You can also save your tires by running out there.
Look at that. I mean, yeah, he got into the wall.
Get in the wall. That's the danger of running that extreme outside line, especially with a tight truck.
Here comes Chris Scala. He's going to pick up.
Yeah, that damage will slow Robinson down enough that these guys are going to be able to make a move on him.
Chris Scala and Brian Jones. Brian started 21st. There you go. Chris Scala takes over 13th after starting 17th. So he hasn't picked it up a lot yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there. In the meantime, back up front, Ronnie Norman still leading. All right, so let me ask you this. Gosh, you surely don't think that Dalton's going to let Ronnie lead all the laps and then he's going to take the last one and steal Ronnie's thunder and take the first stage, do you?
Well, that's definitely a plan that Tucker would like to see come to fruition. But he's going to have to get a lot closer to him, get him looking in his mirror a lot more if he's going to expect to get by him. Right now, we're 20 laps in. The tires have worn enough that you've pretty much got what you've got, and there's a mistake that he was looking for. Here he comes. Norman got tight off of 4, had to back out of it, keep it out of the wall, and Tucker takes advantage. And that's really the only way you're going to be making passes right now is the guy in front of you making a mistake.
What a bummer. Hey, Ronnie had it going on there, boy, I'll tell you. Now Josh Conover in 3rd, and he gets by John Cottle. I mean, what a difference in these trucks, Dwayne, from practice to race time, huh?
Yeah, big difference. Well, a 50-degree swing in track temperature can do that, Rudy.
That's insane, man. That is totally insane. That it would be that much of a difference, We're riding along here with John Cottle. Boy, they have to lift off that gas an awful lot, don't they?
Yes, they do, especially when these trucks tighten up. The tires, like I said, we're 23 laps into this run, and these guys they're waiting for the end of this stage, they're ready to get new rubber on these trucks.
Well, thank you there, Michael. Michael says the broadcast looks great. Yeah, I figured it would look great. Yep. That.
And Norman now in danger of losing second as Conover looks
here
low.
He comes. Yeah, I figured it would look great. Man, this computer is, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Yeah, what we were really concerned about was the internet, whether it would be able to hold up, but it seems to be doing okay. I, I mean, it dropped a few frames here and there, but Dwayne, you know as well as I do, mine does the same thing all the time. It just
Yes,
comes
sir.
and goes and comes and goes the whole night long. I have to fight with it. So, I mean, it hasn't. I can't say it's done it lately, but you know, been actually doing pretty good here for a couple of months. So, knock on wood. Better knock on wood on that one.
Right.
And Josh, taking a look here again. Boy, it's going to be so difficult to pass. He's showing just how hard it is to do it.
Yeah, because even as they come off the corner, Norman gets that run off the high side and pulls back even.
And Dalton's got to be loving this right now because with these two racing side by side, you know, it's letting him pull away. Yeah.
He's going to be able to pull away.
And Brian Pierce. Is that Brian Pierce? It is Brian Pierce. Sergeant Brian Pierce. All right, let's go back and check on Brian Jones. Now, Brian. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not on him. What the heck happened there? Brian Jones, which started 21st. Dwayne, he's up here into 10th place, so breaking the top 10 and about to go for 9th.
Yeah, he's been in a battle with Brady Motes here for the last few laps. They've been swapping that position back and forth. A couple of other guys battling side by side the last few laps just in front of them. Nick Geilis and Brian Powell. These guys are going at it hard.
Yes, sir.
And Ronnie Norman has used up his tires, Rudy. John Cottle gets by. And that'll put Norman back to 4th as they come up on lap traffic.
Oh, and he's going to put him into the wall. Oh, my gosh.
Cottle goes.
Brady, what happened there? Was that John Cottle? Oh,
that was John Cottle,
gosh.
Yes, sir. He was fighting with Ronnie Norman. They came up on the lap truck of Michael Davis through the tri-oval. They were 3 wide, trying to get by. Norman makes contact with Davis and then makes contact with Cottle.
Oh.
And Cottle just had really nowhere to go as he goes up and over the front end of Ronnie Norman.
Holy smokes. And no fixes in here either. There are no quick fixes. So,
no. He will be setting on pit road, and I do believe that Ronnie Norman's motor blew as well. So they are both now towing back to pit road. Their ninth run.
Too early for that. Well, it is lap 30, and that is the stage.
And this will be the stage. Dalton Tucker wins stage 1.
Well, maybe we ought to get him up here and talk to him, huh?
Now, this is going to be bad for everybody. Pit road's still closed, and everybody's coming down. The admin manually closes pit road with the stage. Everybody, the red. If you look at the end of pit road, it's red. The lights are red. Everybody coming down pit road right now will get a penalty for coming into a closed pit. But everybody came down pit road. Oh my gosh!
You have got to be kidding me.
Now, the admin will probably clear all those black flags, but yeah, everyone will be serving.
Oh wow! So what will they have to? Will they have to do that under green? No.
No, usually entering a closed pit is end of the longest line, so it may not affect anybody. They may just line up the way they come out, but we'll have to wait and see how that gets assessed.
Gladulek stayed out, so he will get a lap led. But wow, that's pretty crazy. Well, you want to anybody you want to talk to Nick or Dalton? Congratulate him.
Sure, let's get him up here. Give me a second, Rudy. Dalton Tucker, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you, man.
Well, you won the stage one. The caution kind of came out ahead of time, but that was far enough to be the stage. What's your plan for stage two? How do you stay in front of those guys?
Honestly, you make up your position on fresh tires. After that, it gets real aero tight, and it's extremely hard to pass at that point. I got to Ronnie, and as soon as I got to him, I just got tight every single time on exit. So hopefully, just get clean air and keep it.
And now we've had two of the fast cars, Ronnie Norman and John Cottle, brought out the caution, so they're pretty much out of the race. Does that change your strategy, or are you still going to race it as if they were right on your bumper?
No, I race every race pretty much the same. Just try to get clean air, because if you got clean air, you're more than likely away from everybody, and if you have that, then you probably ain't gonna get wrecked.
All right, well, we will let you go, but good. Congratulations on your stage win, and good luck.
Thanks, man.
So Jacob's still staying out there. Oh, no, he's coming in. Okay.
Yeah, and it does look like the black flag situation was taken care of, so we will be lining up double file. All right, and give you the rundown here as we get ready for stage two. Dalton Tucker, your leader. Josh Conover in second. Blade Timmons third. Justin Fisher fourth. Jacob Gladulik. What? Oh, no, it's Brian Powell in fifth. Nick Geilis in sixth. Brady Motes seventh. Brian Jones eighth. Chris Scala ninth. Chad Engel 10th. James Donahue 11th. Craig Schroeder 12th, Nick Robinson 13th, Todd Schneider 14th, 15th is Carson Abu, Zach Hollinger 16th, Timothy Harper 17th, Jeffrey Mayers 18th, Chris Heinz 20th, Sam Learer 20th, Jason Conover 21st, Michael Davis, the first car one lap down in 22nd. All right, here we go. Base cars off. Dalton will bring him to the restart zone. Green flags in the air. We're back underway for stage two.
Michael, if you can hear me, make sure they're not in there rooting around while I'm broadcasting. If you're talking to Charter about this, make sure they're not in there, because I'm dropping frames like crazy. They can't be in there rooting around when I'm live. They can do it after I'm done. They can root around all they want, but not while I'm broadcasting. Yeah, how about Blade Timmons, huh? Look at that.
And the field. We got trucks in the wall in the back.
Oh,
Carson
man.
Abu in the wall. They were coming off the corner there.
Well, yeah, we stay green.
We stay green. Wow. Looks like he got loose coming off the corner, got up into Sam Lear. Both of them get into the wall. They get it corrected and straightened out. No one spins. They keep it straight, but both trucks now have damage and very slow now.
No, you probably won't, Brian, because it'll be... I can't explain it. I'll have to explain it to you sometime, okay? When you're broadcasting 70 trillion freaking frames, you're not going to miss 4,000, okay? You understand what I'm saying? I'm exaggerating, of course. You know, I mean, you're not going to miss 5 gallons of water out of the ocean. But what I'm saying is that it starts throwing off the dropped frames. If it keeps doing that, by the end of the night, you've lost a third of the race. A third of the broadcast is not even there. I've been down that road. Michael knows. He knows. I mean, sure, it looks fine, okay, but, you know, things start happening, and I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 12 years, I know. Justin Fisher, 3rd place. And boy, he's got company there. Josh Conover is giving him a tough time. Wow, look at Brian Jones coming alive here. Holy smokes. Woo, man.
Yes, sir.
Michael, make sure they're not doing that while I'm live. Don't let them go in there rooting around.
Nick Gillis working on Chad
I
Engel,
see that.
trying to get 8th place. It's a good run for Engel here.
Yep.
He started 16th.
Yes, sir. Very good. Yeah, Dalton's, I think he's doing just like what you and I talk about this a lot, Dwayne. You know, he kind of feels it out. And this is Dalton's mentality of it, too. He feels it out. He sees, okay, I don't need to just like drop the hammer and pull away. What I need to do is just stay ahead of 2nd place, so I'm not abusing my equipment. Right?
Exactly. And that takes practice and patience to learn how to do that. And right now he's doing a good job, as Blade Timmons is running into that arrow tight situation. Really can't make any moves like he'd want to at this juncture.
Oh, I know, Michael, but you know what? There's still a setting that I forgot to fix. Yeah. There's still a setting I forgot to fix. It'll just make it, I mean, it'll be so sharp it'll cut your eyes. Literally. Brian Powell up to 6th place after starting 15th. Man, we're seeing a lot of the guys that were in the back up to the front now.
Yes, sir. Brian Jones just made a move on Josh Conover. He'll take over the 4th spot.
Well, those two are battling for the point lead. You know, Josh has got it, and Brian wants it.
And right now, we've got 2 distinct packs here. We've got the top 11 kind of within close proximity of each other. And then it's 5 seconds back, almost 6 seconds back from the lead to 12th place, Timothy Harper. And he's leading Chris Scala and Zach Hollinger, who are in a side-by-side battle.
Yeah, I can't stay on Timothy. He's blinking now and then. He's blinking, so I can't really stay on him. But, yeah, this is a good battle here with Chris Scala and Zach Hollinger. That's a great battle.
And if you remember Jacob Gladulik, Rudy, he started last on the field on this restart, and he's worked his way up to 17th. Now fighting with Todd Schneider here for
stopped,
16th.
Remember, they're right at the last second before they went green. He stopped and got fresh tires and filled up with fuel. So he is on a altogether different fuel strategy and tire strategy out there than everybody else on the field. Yeah, Michael, you should have seen at the beginning the temperature, because they were practicing during the day. Dwayne said that didn't make a whole lot of sense. They were practicing during the day in 132 degree track temperature. They started the race at 83 degree, and we went into night. So it wasn't probably the right thing to do, but maybe they made a mistake or something. I don't know. And this is still a good battle right here. Timothy Harper is still blinking, but Chris Galla trying to get by him right now. Boy, that would make me awful nervous with Timothy Harper blinking like that, you know? Golly.
Yeah.
Nope.
And there's really nothing you can do about it. You just got to keep your foot in it and
Chris,
try to get by him.
Chris did a good job
And
of
he
getting
does.
by him.
Nick Giles and Chad Engel still
Yep.
going at it for 8th.
This is good stuff right here.
And Engel will have to concede for now, but tries to
Yeah,
crossover.
that's not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. It may, but I don't think. But some good racing between them two. Oh, Conover goes into second. Is he getting by Blade Timmons? He's attempting to. Oh, man. What happened to Brian Jones? What the heck happened?
I don't know.
I mean, he's still in 5th, but... Wow, man. Yeah, he's going by
He's at 4th.
Justin Fisher, and it kind of looks like he's not really done yet. Like he may be trying to challenge Blade Timmons right now, eventually.
Yeah, and we are 20 laps into this
Yep.
stint, so the tires are starting to wear. These guys who've used them up, they're going to start falling off to the back, and the guys who saved them,
Well, we're
they're
looking
coming to the front.
for lap number 60, which is 9 laps away, for the second stage. Lap number 60. And then that third stage is going to be 74 laps, and we will see a green flag pit stop. Well, we'll see it one pit stop in there. Let me rephrase that. One pit stop.
Zach Hollinger looking to get 14th away from Jeffrey Mayers.
Yeah, they're working on it, ain't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Well, folks, if you're just joining us, we've had one caution here for 2 laps. We're at 82 to go, and we've only had 3 lead changes.
And that one caution was for the
Right.
stage 1, so
Really,
we've had
yes.
0 cautions.
All right. Craig Schroeder up to 11th after starting 18th. Why does that name sound familiar? I know him. Yeah,
We've seen him
where?
before.
I don't remember.
Several different leagues. Jacob Gladulik still on the move, Rudy. He's gotten by Zach Hollinger for 15th and is about to get by, and does get by Jeffrey Mayers. So put him
Oh,
up
he's
to
moving
14th.
right along. Yeah.
He is. Yes, he is. He's reeling them in, and
Well, thank you. Go ahead.
he's actually just checking the times at the line here. He's running on pace
Right.
with the leader right now.
Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, well, just to let you know, we have dropped 10,000 frames. But, like I said, that's only 3.4% of the video. 3.4% is not there. You know, I mean, that's not that bad, but if they were in there rooting around, seeing if they could, you know, do some work, well, they're dropping frames again. It's spotty. I don't know. They're probably in there digging around, looking around. I don't know. Who knows? Well, Conover is right there with Dalton Tucker. You know, Josh Conover's not the points leader for. I mean, he's a points leader for a reason. Let me put it that way.
Right.
Blake Timmons actually gets passed up by Justin Fisher. So Fisher, and here comes another one here too. Brian Powell about to pass up Brian Jones. When was the last time, do you remember hearing us say that? No,
Doesn't
not very
happen
often
often.
at all. Golly.
All right. 2 to go. White flag is in the air for Dalton Tucker one more time around.
And heaven forbid he's going to win state.
No, he just blinked
What
out.
the heck was that?
He did get the
Oh,
stage
man.
win, but I think he
Yeah,
just
but they-
lost connection, Rudy.
That was thrown a lap too soon. That's only lap 59.
I think it was.
Oh, well, hey, that's on them. I ain't getting in the middle of that. No way. I don't like to get into the middle of league politics in any way. But anyhow, congratulations goes to Dalton Tucker for winning stage number 2. Win stage 1, and now he wins stage 2. Holy smokes, man, that's great. Yeah, I think that was a lap too soon there. I don't know, somebody was a little quick on the draw there. He crossed the line on lap 59 and they threw the caution. Actually, he wasn't even across the line yet. Yeah,
That's all right. I don't think
No.
Conover would have caught him.
no, the outcome would have still been the same. Well, do you want to drag him up here quick and talk to him, or are you going to wait till he pits? Roger that.
We'll wait till he pits. And this is going to be a critical pit stop here for these guys. Don't overshoot your pit box. Get in, get off of pit road as quickly as possible. Because this is going to set you up for one more stop
Right.
to get through the rest of this race.
And I'm just going to guess and say we may be looking at like about lap 35-ish. Or I'm sorry, about 35 laps, I should say. 35 to go, maybe.
Yeah.
But they might push it a little bit further. I don't know if they're still feeling good out there, or the tires are still feeling good on the track. They might push it a little bit further. Well, anyhow, go ahead and grab Dalton. All
Yep,
right.
I'll let you talk to him this time.
Dalton Tucker, you got a copy.
Hey.
Well, stage 2,
Gotcha,
and I mean, this is getting to be, we're meeting a lot here. You know, people are going to start talking. But great job out there, man. That was really, really awesome racing by you. Were you a little concerned there because Josh was catching you?
Yes and no. He saved a little bit better than I did, and with the draft, I knew he could get close, but I also knew there's dirty air the closer he
Okay,
got.
yeah. Once he closes up on the back, it starts getting a little dirty. Okay. Well, so now that you've won both stages, and I'm sure probably by now you're probably close to, well, not quite clinching most laps led yet, but you're going to come out of here on top again. You've closed up a lot in the points, Dalton, and man, I'll tell you what, you just keep picking off little by little, you know. What do you think, man? You get up there? You think you could battle
Yeah.
with Conover maybe for the championship by the end of the season?
Well, I'm actually just
Oh,
the owner's points
okay.
for trucks, but I do run
That's right.
championship in
That's right.
the D
Okay.
car.
My bad. I got the two confused. I'm sorry. Well, okay. Can you hold off Conover for the final stage?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough. He's good on the long run, and I haven't quite figured. I figured it out a little bit enough to stay up front, but he's definitely coming, and this next run should be a little bit
Right.
longer than what we've been doing, unless people
Yeah,
just cut it in half.
that's what we were just talking about. I think I'd probably pit with about 30 to go, and then that way I'd have 30 laps of fresh tires. So, all right, well, good luck out there, Dalton, and we'll let you go,
Yeah,
buddy, and wish you the best of luck.
thanks, man.
I didn't mean to cut him off, doggone it. Didn't know he wanted to have more to say, but
All right, as we get ready for stage 3, still no cautions. The only cautions we've had have been for the stage end. These guys have been doing a great job out here. And we'll reset the field for you as we get ready to go back racing. Dalton Tucker currently scored as the race leader. Josh Conover in second. Blade Timmons in third. Justin
Dalton's
Fisher up to
blinking
fourth.
again.
Brian Jones
Dang it.
fifth.
Oh, man.
Yes, he is.
He's got to stop that.
Brian Jones fifth. Brian Powell in sixth. Brady Moat seventh. Nick Robinson in eighth. Nick Geilis ninth. Chad Engel 10th. Chris Scala 11th. Craig Schroeder 12th. Timothy Harper 13th. Jacob Gladulik 14th. Sam Lirar in 15th. 16th place is 16th place is Zach Hollinger. Jeffrey Mayers is 17th. Todd Schneider 18th. James Donahue 19th. Carson Abu in 20th. Jason Conover 21st. And Chris Hines was the wave around. He's the last car on the lead lap in 22nd. Michael Davis, the last truck out there, one lap down in 23rd position. Right, here we go. Base cars off. Green is in the air. We're underway for stage 3. Oh, big wreck in the back.
Timothy Harper, one of them. Oh, my God. And Gladulik is involved in that. Oh, let's go see what happened here. Gosh, they just got up to speed, too.
They
Well,
did.
almost.
Look like Gladulik. Looks like Harper kind of came up the hill. He was racing side by side with Gladulik there. They get into each other, just can't get. Looks like net code a little bit there as Gladulik actually goes through Timothy Harper's truck. He ends up going for a crazy ride there.
Well,
Schneider involved. He picks up some damage. James Donahue.
well, we got a brand new. No, that ain't right. No, Dalton's still the leader. I thought we had a brand new leader there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Dalton's going to have to get that blinking in check there. I don't know what the deal is there, but the Huskies' words, that's a good choice. Brady Moats has been running really good lately. So that is a good choice. Yeah. Now, where did he go now? Brady Moats. Oh, there he is, back here in 8th place. Yeah. Looks like Ronnie Norman took his car behind the wall. Wow.
Yeah, as did Carson Abu and Todd Schneider. A lot of trucks severely damaged.
And
in
yep.
this
And
route
Todd
in that
Snyder.
accident there.
Oh, you said that. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame, man. That is a total shame. Well, as we always say, cautions breed cautions, Dwayne. And, you know, gosh, too bad.
Yeah, and these guys, they know it's the final stage. They know they've only got so much time that they can have on fresh tires to get by these guys. So some aggressive moves are being made to try to get to the front, but didn't work out that time. Well, this is technically our first
Yeah,
caution
technically.
of the
Yep.
race.
Yeah, well, because we don't count the stage
And
cautions.
it comes at halfway as Dalton Tucker crosses a line. We will be halfway in this race.
Like an extended caution here for some reason.
Yeah, the lights are still on the pace car, so we will go around one more time before we get the lights out. The one to go.
Well, the lights should go out this time. I'm doing good, Logan. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well too. All right, lights are out, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'd really like to go up there and see that race, Logan. I mean, I don't live that far from there. Uh, about, I'd say 50 miles, if that, 45 to 50 miles away from the track up there in Nashville. Oh, wait a minute. They're at the, no, wait a minute. They're at the downtown, yeah, the old track, yeah, the fairgrounds, aren't they? Or are they going to be at the super speedway? I don't know. One of them.
I
Yeah,
think
that's the one
Super
I like to
Speedway.
go to. I've been there several races before they closed it.
All right. Pace car's off. Green is out. We're underway again.
Conover looking pretty good right there. Boy, look at this battle back here behind him. Justin Fisher, Brian Jones. Oh my goodness. And Brady Moats in there, Chad Angle. Oh no!
A lot of trucks by
Brian
oh,
Powell
look
is.
out.
Oh my gosh,
We're gonna have
Brian
another
Powell! I
caution.
think he got loose coming out of the corner or going into the corner. One of the two. Let's go take a look here. Oh my goodness! That was pretty bad right there.
Like they were 3 wide coming off of 4. Brian Powell actually gets loose.
3 got into the back of him right there.
He had a little help getting loose, and he
Yeah.
comes down into Engel. They get 3 wide, and it was just kind of on from there. Brady Moats tries to check up, but just can't. Ends
man.
up rear-ending Powell, and then he gets rear-ended himself by Chris Scala. So tons of damage for Brady. 20 of Zach Hollinger involved in that.
Well, I guess so.
As
I
well.
think up until this point, Brady Moats, I don't think he had any problems with that truck whatsoever. He didn't have no damage or anything. And look at him now. Holy smokes.
Yeah, a lot more faster trucks taken out here, so it's gonna be hopefully we don't have a tale of 2 races. Caution free through the first 2 stages. Now this is our second caution.
Fake out by Dalton Tucker.
Yeah, the back half of the field though, they will be coming down pit road. Anybody involved in that will come get that damage looked at. And it's taken him all race long, Rudy, but Michael Davis finally gets the wave around. He's back on the lead lap. That'll give us 20 trucks on the lead lap.
Well, we had a whole mess of people watching. I don't know what happened to them all. They all, like, left. Huh. Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't tell.
Well, as they run right now, Dalton Tucker in first, Josh Conover second, Blade Timmons third, Justin Fisher in fourth, Brian Jones fifth, Nick Robinson sixth, Nick Geilis seventh, Craig Schroeder eighth, James Donahue ninth, Brady Moats 10th, Jason Conover 11th, Chris Scala 12th, Zach Hollinger 13th, Jeffrey Mayers 14th, Chris Hines 15th, Jacob Gladulik 16th, Chad Engel in 17th, Brian Powell in 18th, Michael Davis, last car on the lead lap, in 20th position.
Oh, yeah, from Lexington, Ohio. Okay. Yep. Good old Seville. Right. So let's see here. We got. Let's take a look now that we've had some extra cautions here. This makes 4. Well, you can't really say 4. You can only say 2. 2 cautions. 2 cautions. Right. So, yep.
Second caution.
It's not bad. Night. We got 62 to go, 61 to go at the line here.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if we're going to get another caution here. But I think some of the guys have kind of seen enough. They want this thing to end under green.
I can't say as I blame them. Nobody likes to pace.
Right.
They like to race. I think it's called iRacing, not iPacing, right?
Right.
All right, Dwayne, lights are out, buddy. You know what that means.
We're going back racing.
Field's gotten a little smaller than when it was when we started. Looks like we've lost about, what, 7 drivers? Yeah.
Yeah, 20 out on the track. Timothy Harper and John Cottle still on pit road getting damage fixed, but they've been there a number of laps. Right, here we go. Pace car is off. And there's the green. He's got some spun tires in the back, kind of checks half of the field up, but they keep it going straight. Justin Fisher looking to the inside of Brian Jones. That is a battle for fourth. And here comes Conover looking to the inside of Dalton Tucker. He's there. Can he get by him? Not this time, but I'll tell you one thing that's doing, Rudy, that is making Tucker use up his tires, especially keeping the lead from that outside position. Oh, and we got a wreck.
Uh-oh. Okay, who was a wreck? Who was a wreck? Did you find out who the wreck was?
I'm looking, see if I can find out. Looks like it was Brian Powell. Oh man,
Oh, really?
did he go
Let's
for
back
a
and take
ride?
look here.
Riding behind Nick Robinson there and Chris Scala to his outside. Oh, coming off the corner, he slides up into Scala, and Scala really did have anywhere to go, but man, Powell goes barrel
Yeah,
rolling
see
down
that
the back
now.
stretch.
Holy smokes. Oh my God. Yep.
So the night going from bad to worse for Brian Powell.
Yeah, that's frustrating, when I mean he was up there running in the top 5 for a while. That's a heck of a shame right there.
Look at this, Rudy. Dalton Tucker comes down pit road.
Oh,
Everybody else stays out.
Oh, well, I don't know. Why would he do that?
Well, it looks like he was gonna fake coming down pit road and ultimately came down pit road instead. So I'm not sure who snookered there more. Now he is gonna have fresh tires, so he should be able to
Yeah.
get back to the front rather quickly, as everybody else has 20 lap tires. But most of these laps have been under caution. He's probably gonna struggle
Well,
in
I'll tell you the
traffic.
guy I want to talk to. Brian Jones,
Sure.
you got a copy. Well, you've come from
Yes, sir, I
21st
got
to
you.
2nd, brother. Man, how is that even possible on this track tonight?
Well, I've just been trying to stay out of trouble, man. You know, last couple of weeks, I just get damaged in the first two stages, and I think this week I just said I'm not going to get damaged. I don't care if I give up stage points. I just got to keep the truck clean to try and win it at the end.
Yeah,
So that's
because
kind of the strategy
it's come
today.
down to, so far, you and Josh battling for the point lead here, and you're only 22 points behind him. So that's pretty impressive run. He's got a bonus point now. You haven't.
Yeah, and I'm not too worried about the overall points, the driver points. It's more about the stage or the playoff points. You know,
Right.
you get a playoff point for winning a stage. You get 5 big playoff points if you win the race. So I'm trying to focus on
Yep.
just winning races.
All
at this
right,
point.
brother. Well, I'll let you go. Wish you the best out there, Brian. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I know I got him that time. I moved some stuff around a little bit, and
That's fine.
I'm still looking for maybe a better way of setting this up for maybe tomorrow night or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure out something. Go ahead.
Already Dalton Tucker will be restarting in 13th.
That's no big deal to him.
Well, remember what he said in his interviews there of the stage win. You know, you can catch somebody, but you get arrow tight. So he's going to have to pass quite a number of trucks to get back to the front. I mean, yeah, he's got the fresher tires, but these guys aren't just going to pull over and let him go, especially with the laps winding down. I mean, we've still got 53 to go, but it's going to be, I would say, not impossible, but it's not going to be an easy task to get back to the front.
Well, Conover got his wish now. He's got a bonus point under his belt. That'll kind of keep him out of that stretch of reach there from Brian Jones temporarily. I don't think that's going to last for very long, though, because I think Brian wants to get there. Josh better not make a mistake, because Brian, he's going to capitalize on that real quick. Now remind yourself, they've got 21 laps on them tires, these guys up in the front. And we've got a bunch of them in the back that stopped and got fresh rubber on there. We've got 4 brand new fresh feel goods on there.
Yes, sir. And Dalton Tucker did stop again and come down and top off his tank. So he's going to start a little bit further back, but he's going to be definitely close to making it, on one more stop here. He's not going to have to stop for very long.
Well, taking a look, so this makes the caution number 3. Okay.
Yeah, this is caution number 3. And remember, these 3 cautions came after the start of the 3 race. The caution laps, 18 laps. Take, 4 of those away for the stage caution. You're looking still at 14, 12 to 14 laps that you can take away from that 21 lap stint that these guys are on. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see as we get ready to go back racing. Pace cars off.
Go.
There's the green. And Blade Timmons gets by Brian Jones for second.
Wow, I'll tell you what, Blade is turning it on here in this second half of the race. He's really cranking it up. He's going for the lead. Is he going to try it? No, Brian Jones comes back on the outside. Whoa, that was close.
And It was, and he
boy.
takes second back the
Look
hard
at Brian
way.
Jones. He's on the outside of Josh right now. You were talking.
Well,
Yeah.
he said I did it with Blade. I'm going to try
And
it
look at
here.
that. He may have it. What did I say? He was going for it? He's going for it right now. Oh
clears
my
him.
gosh. Do you believe that? From 21st.
That is amazing.
Nice.
To the lead. New leader.
I'm telling you what, man. I knew it. I knew he was going to do it. You can't believe everything he says. You can't believe everything Brian Jones says. I'm not calling him a liar. Just saying, I think he kind of fibbed to us a little there.
Right? Dalton Tucker restarted 14th with those fresh tires, has already moved into the top 10. If they stay single file in front of him, he'll be able to get by him easy. But if they start racing
Right
side
there,
by
yeah.
side like they're doing now, he's going to have nowhere to
Exactly.
go
Yeah,
even with
look at
fresh
this.
tires.
They've got him boxed in right now. He can't do nothing.
He's going to have to take it 3 wide.
And you know
he
what
wants
3
to get by
wide
these
here
guys.
at Charlotte does? That's not. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, he got by one. He
Gets
got by
James
one.
Donahue.
Now, if he can
Yeah.
get by Zach Hollinger and Chad Engel,
And Engel cuts him a break there. But not for long, as now they're
and
still
Engel
side by side.
getting
in
by
front of
Craig
him.
Schroeder. Oh
Here
my
he goes,
gosh!
3
You believe
wide
he
through
just stuck
4.
that right in there like it was meant to happen that way?
And he gets 2 and 1. And put Dalton Tucker up
That
to
guy
6.
is amazing. I'm telling you, he is amazing. He is something else. Yeah.
Well, nothing like
That
fresh
is
tires
true.
to make
That
you feel
is
like
true.
Superman.
Hey, Gary. Gary, I see you, Rudy. Yeah. Michael's sitting behind me, and he's talking in chat, and Gary's in chat. And Michael's sending him pictures of me running the broadcast here. Oh, my gosh. Nick Geilis in 5th. Oh, battle for the lead. Yep,
lead.
Conover.
Yes, sir. Conover trying to make it happen on the
And
outside.
guess what he
and
did? He
does.
pulled a Brian Jones on Brian Jones.
Yes, he did. And
Yep, he
Justin
is. That
Fisher's trying to
outside
do the
line's
same.
coming in. That's that Dwayne LaPrade line out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, yeah.
Meanwhile, Dalton Tucker's closing in as he gets by Nick Geilis. Puts Brian Jones in
Telling you,
his
this guy,
crosshairs.
he's alien. He is alien-like. I know he's got fresh tires on there, and that does make a difference, but you got to think about where he just came from and taking them 3 wide to get up there and making it work. This track is not a big, friendly,
Yeah,
3
it
wide
doesn't.
friendly track, you know.
Yeah, and he goes to the outside,
Oh, yeah.
and with those fresh tires, it will definitely work
He's
for
going to
him.
get by Brian Jones easily there. Brian goes back to 5th. And now Blade Timmons is sweating it. He's going, golly, man, Dalton passing everybody.
Yeah, and he goes,
Ooh.
tries to go high
Yep.
to block the line. Tucker goes
Uh-huh.
low. No contest.
Oh my gosh, you believe this? This is unreal. So, who said that stopping for fresh tires wasn't a good thing, right?
Right?
Fresh tire, he's up. Look at this,
The
Michael.
only
He's going up to
issue-
second already. Dalton Tucker. Where'd he start? 13th or something on 14th.
He
restarted.
restarted 14th.
I'm telling you, the guy's an alien.
Well,
Yeah, he
have
does.
20
He
lap
does. He's
pressure
got
tires.
20 lap pressure tires. But You know, I mean, who would have thought that he would have come up through there like that? Holy smoke. And, you know, he thought about how many sets of tires he's got left. And he's thinking, you know, he's doing the math on it, figuring the laps he got. Why would you want to finish the race with a set of tires left in the pits that you didn't use? You know. So, hey,
Right.
he did the right thing, I think. I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, and he's
Yep.
only been on pit road 4 times tonight, Rudy, and one of those was just for fuel. So he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
got 3
Yeah.
sets of tires left.
3 sets of tires left, and now he'll have to pit one more time. I don't think he can make it. I think it would be close, but maybe
No,
if we had a
he's-
caution, he might be able to make it. But you know, everybody else is going to come down pit road. Dwayne, why would he stay out there then? You know,
Right. He would have had to have gone
Yeah.
53 laps on a tank of fuel.
Yep.
I don't know if he goes for the lead. I
Yep.
don't think
There
he's
he
going to
goes.
be able to make the 53.
just took the lead back.
But yeah, now he's got to hope that this thing stays green, because when these guys come down to take their final stop, he's going to be, whoa, little bit of a bump there from Conover as they go into the corner, but they both get through it.
Yeah.
Conover's just letting him know, I know you got fresher tires, but I'm
See
not
here,
letting you
Michael,
go that easy.
He's got 14 laps on his tires, and Josh Conover's got 35 laps on his tires. So that's the difference. There's a lot of info right there, ain't there? Now you know why I paid so much for these overlays. Uh-oh, another blink. Oh, man, Dalton's got to quit that blinking stuff.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely having some
Just
connection
now and then,
issues
but
right
he
now.
is blinking. Man, I'm telling you. Justin Fisher in third. He got around Blade Timmons. Blade's good on the short run, but he can't hang on the long run, can he?
Doesn't seem to be able to have that long run speed. Just gets out there, you know, he tries to make a few moves, you know, and
Yeah.
that just scrubs your tires. So there are guys who, you know, they can save their tires. Blade doesn't seem, he never really has been able to do that. But if we get a caution late race, or he pits with just 20 laps to go, you know, it'll be a short
Nick
run. He should
Geilis
be
in
fine.
the sixth. Chris saying he's hearing a lag. What? Discord is like 2 seconds behind. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyhow, Dalton Tucker with he's out there over 3/4 of a second, creeping up on a full second here, Dwayne, ahead of Josh Conover now, and Josh has got away from Justin Fisher. Boy, they've really separated out here, haven't they?
Yes,
Wow.
they have. Yeah, and Conover's actually burned up a little more of his tire,
Right.
just trying to stay with Tucker. They're slowly reeling him in as Timmons goes back to
Oh
third.
yeah, he did. He went around. Yeah, and he went out. He did it on the bottom too. Yeah, interesting.
Yes, he did.
Well, let's go back here and check on Craig Schroeder, Zach Hollinger, and Jacob Gladulik. Now, Gladulik, he's got an awful lot of damage on his truck, but I'll tell you what, his truck looks pretty fast. He's just passing up Zach Hollinger right there. Looking pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's not that bad, though.
And with those 20-lap fresher tires, Dalton Tucker has been able to extend his lead now to 1.5 seconds over Josh Conover. Well, it'll be 31 to go when they get back to the line. I think if you're going to pit and make your final stop, you're going to do it within 10 laps.
Yeah, now see, Dalton, I think he's thinking that he knows he's going to have to stop one more time. So he's trying to get as big a lead as he can get here. But when he pits, it's not going to be, you know, or he might be watching the relative and saying, okay, when them guys pit, I'm going to pit. We are going to be at 30 to go this time by, Dwayne.
Yep, they're winding down fast.
Yep, Blade Timmons. All right, let's go back here. Let's go back and check on, well, Brady Moats. Now, Brady was, he got damage earlier. He's still on the lead lap, but he is way back in 16th. That damage has really wreaked havoc with his truck tonight. No pun intended. None whatsoever. And Nick Geilis coming pit road. This will be his final pit stop, Dwayne. Yeah.
He's bringing Craig Schroeder with him.
And what do we always say, that those guys that pit early, you know, you usually have a pretty good chance.
Yep, especially here, they're going to have the advantage. Yep. Josh Conover to pit road. Jeffrey Mayers and Nick Robinson. And now Dalton Tucker bringing it down pit road. That'll hand the lead over to Blade Timmons. And Timmons will lead a lap. Timmons continuing to lead here as they put Tucker a lap down.
Well, so now that, okay, so Justin Fisher goes into second. Whoa.
Actually, into the lead as Blade Timmons brings it to pit road.
So everybody's coming to pit road to get their final pit stop out of the way. Very good.
Yeah, now Dalton Tucker and Josh Conover have pitted. And Josh Conover actually came out 2.5 seconds behind
Tucker's coming up on
Tucker.
the leaders right now. And you know he's going to dispose of them real quick. Yeah, there goes Justin Fisher in now. And that's just hurting Brian Jones by staying out there now.
Yeah, he needs to be on pit road
because,
immediately.
I mean, look at, he just lost the lead right there. Well, no, I'm sorry, he didn't lose the lead, but he let Dalton get back on the lead lap, and that's going to hurt him in the long run. Now Josh Conover is going to get back on the lead lap too. Because you know he's going to lose all that ground he just gained right there. Oh, man.
Great.
Come on, Brian Pitt. Brian Pitt. Don't know if he heard me or not. Maybe if I yelled a little louder, he might have heard me. I don't know.
Oh, and Blade Timmons goes around.
No caution, though. He's on pit road already, so he is off the track. Oh, man.
Looks like coming off a turn 4, Rudy, he just got loose, went down through the grass, spun out, slid down on the inside retaining wall, off of the track in the pit lane and towed back to pit road. His night is done, and he takes it behind the wall.
And he had such a good night going for him, too. Yeah.
Yes, he did. And just a self spin there. I told you at the beginning we might see some of that tonight, and there it is. And right now, with pit stops still trying to cycle through, we only have 8 trucks on the lead lap.
Well, so what? So we're waiting on Brian Jones, Chad Angle, Chris Scala to come in, and what they're waiting for right now is probably a caution.
Yeah, with 20 to go, they're definitely waiting for a caution now. Brian Jones has been out there for 54 laps, Rudy. I am
but
totally
that's not. Yeah,
Half
there's
of
been
them
quite a
have
few of
been
those
under
have been under caution. So, yeah, because I know for a fact you can't get that many laps on a 1.5-mile track. But unless he got the roll cage full of gas, well, that is a possibility. I don't know. But for Scala, 3rd place for Chris. This is the closest we've seen him to the front. And it's all due to these guys just staying out here. We still got about, 6 guys that need to come to pit road? That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
Yeah, the top 6 have not pitted. Chris Hines, though, just got passed by Dalton Tucker. So he should be on pit road here very soon. Brady Moats, the next one, about a quarter of a straightaway ahead of Tucker right now.
Yeah, Brian Jones still making laps. I don't know how, but he is still making laps.
Yeah, and he's made his bed here. He's hoping for a caution at this point because we can check the time at the line here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're a second and a half.
Brian Jones training 32.6. And Tucker this time ran a 31.1.
I know that don't sound like a whole lot out there, but it is a whole lot.
Yeah, that's how much time he's gaining per lap. And when Brian Jones comes to pit road, he's going to have to spend, about a minute on pit road going through pit lane and everything. So it's just it's not going to work out for him unless he gets a caution, and then everybody will be on pit road for the last stint. So that's what he's hoping for right now. He's just trying to run that tank dry and hope that flag man throws one.
Yep, Jacob Gladulick in 4th, and now Dalton Tucker goes into 5th. And now Conover is 1.6 seconds behind Dalton Tucker. I don't foresee that shrinking a whole lot. Really,
Right. Boy, wouldn't that be the story, Rudy, if Brian Jones could make it 14 or 15 more laps. 75 laps on a tank of fuel.
Right
you
here.
Think he can make it?
Something is just not off. Something is not right. He's coming in. No, is he coming in? No. Something's not right here.
No.
There's no way. He's got 60 laps in, even though you take out the 2 cautions. I know.
According to my stint, he's
So
been
if
out
you
there
take 6
61
laps off
laps.
of it, that'd be 55 laps. No way.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah,
There he's
well,
coming
it'd be
in. Yep.
12 laps, but here he
Holy
comes.
smokes, man. That thing has got to be running on fumes right now. Let's see, Chris Galla's going to stay out. He's going to lead the next
Nope.
lap, I do believe. Yep.
Yeah, now Scala's
Right.
only been out there 40 laps. He probably can run to the end.
Yeah. If Brian Jones ran that many laps, yeah. But here's what I'd be concerned about, because Dalton Tucker's not that far behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's about a straightaway ahead right
And
now.
we're talking 25 lap different in tires.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how this shakes out.
Yep.
Chris Scala's bed is made, Rudy.
No.
I don't think he's
No,
stopping
he's
again
looking to
either
probably
way.
at least get at the very worst maybe a 3rd or 4th place. You know, so not bad after starting 17th.
Yep. And here he goes by Brian Jones, but Jones will get back by with those fresh tires to stay on the lead lap.
Oh,
And
what?
Timothy Harper is just going to ride
What
behind.
the heck
oh,
was
there's
that?
the caution.
I
That
know,
was
but
Chris Scala.
what was that just happened right there? Was that Brian Jones? It was.
That was
What?
huge. Yes,
The heck
sir.
just
Brian
happened there?
Jones. That was weird. Jones gets loose, gets up into the wall. Scala goes to avoid him, and net coded just
Oh my
comes to a
gosh.
complete stop
Yep.
right in front of Harper
Oh my gosh.
and blows his motor. So the night is over for Chris Scala. This caution will bunch the field up, and Dalton
Yeah.
Tucker assumes the
What was it?
lead. What a great
I can't even
crazy
believe what I
turn of
just seen
events.
right there. I was like, am I seeing things or what? Yeah.
It happened so quick. I
I'm going to
had
go
no
the
idea what happened
cockpit
either.
view here on Chris
And
Scala,
now,
and we're going to watch this because, you know, it didn't look like he was even close to him right here. Yeah. Yeah, there was so much net coding right there. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
that was crazy. Well, that will pretty much end Scala's night, and no surprise here.
Look at that.
Everybody
He's
on
already
pit
he's
road,
backing off right there.
except
And now Brian Jones's truck is way up in the air, and Chris Scala goes underneath. And look at the sparks flying already. There's definitely some weird stuff
Right,
going
and it-
on.
brings him to pit stop. That was the weirdest
yeah.
thing I've ever seen.
Oh man.
And we've been doing this a while. That's pretty.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, now am I seeing this right here? Yeah, Jason Conover will be the leader. Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
he
else
did not
pitted
pit.
behind him. I'm assuming here. Looks like Nick Geilis
Yes,
might have
now-
only taken 2 tires.
That is correct. 2 tires for Nick Geilis, 4 tires for Conover. Now that might not be a bad move for Geilis. It's not going to be enough to win him the race,
Right.
but it'll at least keep him
Right.
in the top 5.
Yeah. He only had 10 seconds on pit road right there, which meant he probably only did a 2-tire change, where if he got 14, these guys took 4 tires. So he only did 2. But he did it for track position. I know, he did it for track position. You know, with this many laps to go, 9 laps to go.
Well, this changes everything. And we've seen all
Yeah.
night, Rudy, cautions breeding cautions. We
No,
might not be done with
Let's
the
take a look at
yellows.
the cautions here that we've had. Now take out the 2-stage. Yeah, 4 cautions.
Number 4
Yeah,
and 13
that's pretty
lead
crazy right
changes.
there. But see, they've had extra caution laps. That's the thing I'm not quite. That's like 3 per caution. Actually, over 3 per caution. And they've got that chopped down now to where you usually only get about 2. I don't know. We've had some.
Yeah.
Actually had some longer cautions here tonight than I think normal. But
And how about Timothy Harper, Rudy? He got into trouble early in this race, sat on pit road for quite a while. He's 42 laps down in 21st, but by staying out, he is going to essentially be going up into the top 20 just by staying out and picking up those spots.
Well, Jason Conover does have a little bit of damage on his truck. He knows he's not going to have a chance, so that's why he's taking the high road here. He's going to stay up on the high side. He knows Dalton Tucker's just going to smoke by him anyhow. No sense in. He just stayed out there to get a lap led, get a bonus point.
And Nick Gillis also goes to the high side, which is going to put Conover right
Let
on
them
Tucker's
two battle
tail.
it out, huh?
Looks like it. And this is, or could be, the final restart.
Very well could be. That was Dukes of Hazzard, huh? Wall grabbed him and said, yeet. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Dwayne.
Possibly the final restart. Base car's off. Conover will bring him to the restart zone. He's going to take off early. Green is in the air. 6 laps to go.
And I knew it wasn't going to take but just a minute for him to get by. And look at Josh going by too.
Yep, and here comes Nick Robinson.
Those fresh tires are really showing it right now. I mean, even I don't even think. Well, the 2 tires that Nick Gillis did really isn't doing anything. Actually, Jason Conover is doing a little bit better. I think it might have made him a little bit too hairy, a little bit too loose right there, maybe, or something. I don't know. That's really kind of odd. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Battle for the lead.
You know he's going to drive it
slow.
for everything he's got. There's no holding anything back right now.
No, we're coming to 5 to go here, and this is go time. There's no saving now.
I think Josh led that
Pedal
lap
to
barely, but I think he led that.
He did, and he's going to clear him here. Maybe it's going to be close. And he's got the drafting help on the low line, Nick Robinson. Now Robinson goes high to try to set up for the corner.
He's got him cleared. He needs to come up.
Conover.
He needs to come up. Oh, you got it. What?
Oh,
there wasn't any
contact.
contact.
That was it must have been net code. Looked like contact
we're
on my
seeing
screen,
different
Rudy.
things here then. I got to go back and look at this one more time. Okay.
Nick Robinson slides up the track just a little bit. It's true, it doesn't look like they made contact, but according to iRacing, they would have. And that just enough to send Tucker head first into the outside retaining wall and end over end.
Nick Robinson that got into him. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes.
Okay, I was looking at Jason or Josh. Oh, you are correct right there.
Yeah, no, it was the 3 of Nick Robinson slides up into his rear quarter panel, and man, does he go for a ride. What a disappointing result For
Well,
Dalton Tucker, he's the
let's look at
only
it from a
truck
different
involved.
angle here. I'm going to look at it from.
I would say one of the
Yeah,
chases would
yeah. I'm
be
going to look
best.
at it
Far
from the
chase,
chase view
probably.
here, and watch as he comes up there. Yeah, see, yeah,
And it's not
yeah. I'm
much,
seeing they're
but it's
about a foot
enough to
apart.
get him
Wouldn't you
loose.
say? About a foot apart. Michael's even concurring what I'm seeing on my screen, but that's the difference between your screen
Yeah.
and mine. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of net coding in here tonight. I don't know why. A lot weird stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have seen a ton
just
of net
weird
code
stuff.
tonight.
Man, oh man. Well, that's really a shame for Dalton Tucker because, oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Let's see, he is going to get out of here tonight with the most laps led, 73 laps, but he's not running for points, so it's really kind of immaterial at this point. But
Right.
holy smokes, man, what a shame! That was a total shame.
No, we have not gone into overtime yet. If the lights do not go out this time, then we will go into overtime.
No, this would be. We'll see. I'm thinking that this would be green white checkered here, but I don't. But it doesn't matter. They have unlimited green white checkers here, right? Yeah. So yeah,
True.
green
All
white
right.
checkers.
It has gone into green white
Yep.
checker. We will be going into overtime.
Instilled, but unlimited overtime. But I think we've seen the last of the battles that are going to be happening out here right now are going to be. I don't know. I don't think anybody's got anything for Josh right now, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well, we're
he
about
has
to
been
find
good.
out. Nick
Yeah,
Robinson
he has
was
been good.
coming with a head of steam. Don't count out Justin Fisher.
Yep.
He's got fresh tires as
What
well.
happened to Nick Robinson? He pulled off.
Looks like it. Now remember, Robinson's not here for points. Oh, he was given. Sorry, folks, you didn't catch the green white checker, but Conover brings it across the line first. Justin Fisher second, and Sam Lira third. Josh, talk about this win. You had to go through some adversity to get there. Dalton Tucker had some issues, but you come home with the checkered flag.
Yeah, like I was kind of saying before Rudy came back, I think Dalton might have been out of tires. It seemed like that's kind of the luck I needed to win that one. He probably definitely had it locked up, and I didn't have anything for him. But the point racing, you take it however you can get it.
Yeah, this will definitely be a great jump in the points for you here. You came in tonight with a 22-point lead. Brian Jones had some issues. He finishes way back in 17th, so you're definitely going to gain even more on him. Talk about as we head into next week, the season's starting to wind down. What do you got to do to maintain that lead and keep the championship alive?
A second win was huge because it's 5 more playoff points that are going to be needed, to keep you advancing through the rounds. But just consistency. And obviously we're a week behind the schedule now because of the holiday last week. So kind of was wishing this was Gateway because then I would have got some bonus points for the triple truck challenge races. But yeah, it's just like I said, consistency because Brian, I think he said he just got loose after he had pitted and spun, and I think he ended up 17th. I think he said, but we could go to Gateway next week and I could spin myself lap 1 or something, or miss a downshift or something, and I could be 20th next week and he could be winning. It's anything can happen, and it's racing. That's why we do it every week.
Yes, sir. Well, like you said, you guys go to Gateway for 160 laps at the short track there. How do you feel about Gateway overall?
It's very hit or miss. I don't mind it. I think 2 years. Yeah, I think 2 years ago. I think I grabbed the win, and then I think last year, I think I ended up like sixth or seventh. It's like I said, it was very hit or miss. I can go in there one year and run good and win, and then I come back the next year try and do the same thing, and I'm just way off the pace and struggling to keep up with guys like Brian Jones or just any of the faster guys. So we'll see. I guess I didn't really practice much, so kind of going to be learning quite a bit once we do roll in there next week.
All right. Well, we will let you go celebrate that win, but before we do, who do you got to thank for it?
You guys for the broadcast. I think Rudy said his internet dropped and we didn't get to see the finish, but yeah, go back and watch it. Obviously, it was a good race. Got to run up front and run, a little bit with Dalton there before he got, I think, net coded and wrecked there at the end. But just everybody that ran, another solid field, good first run until that first caution. And what they say, caution breeds caution. So, but yeah, not an awful night, I guess, but still many weeks to go.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we look forward to it. And again, congratulations on the win. Good luck next week.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Second place, Justin Fisher. Justin, you started 12th. You stayed up front pretty much all night. Once you got into the top 5, you never looked back. Bring it home second. Talk about your racing a little bit.
Well, first of all, I appreciate it. Got to thank Josh for allowing me to, have a ride and join in. It's always a blast coming on here with these guys. Bunch of good racers, so I just appreciate being part of it. Feel bad for Nick there at the end, little net code. We were battling for second off into turn 3, I think it was, and we didn't touch, but he hit the wall, and so he had a good run going too. But respectful guys.
Yeah, now you're not in it for the points, but you are in it for the owners' championship. So second place definitely going to help out there.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Like I said, I just glad to be part of it. It's always enjoyable to just get in with these guys. Had some good battles throughout the race. The 52 was good all night. 17, 97, 45 was flying. So those guys, it was fun to race with them.
Yes, sir. Now heading into Gateway next week, will you have a ride there? Do you know?
Still not sure yet if I'll be part of that one. Have to check out my schedule coming up, my calendar, see if I'm able to get in.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you there. But who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Yeah, once again, Josh, just JRC Sim Racing. Appreciate him allowing me to be part of the league here and coming on when I'm able to.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good one.
Yep. All right, in third place, Sam Lehrer. Sam, man, you started 24th. Had a quiet night, just kind of stayed out of trouble. Did you think you could come home with a top 5 like that?
Yeah, I was setting stage 2 about right at the beginning there. I got a little hairy there with Carson, and I was thinking, man, there goes my night. Got into the wall, and I was like, oh well, I'll see, be patient and see how that plays out. And well, I'll tell you one thing, turned into a third place finish. Just was in the right place at the right time, I gotta say.
Absolutely, and you avoided a couple of big wrecks there at the end to bring it home. Now you came into the night 14th in the points, so this is going to be a great night for you. What kind of momentum does this build for you as you head into Gateway?
Oh, I haven't got too much practice at Gateway, but no, it builds a lot of momentum. I mean, I've had a rough month or so, missed a race, and then just had some bad finishes, got caught up into some wrecks that weren't my fault, and just it's been a kind of slid. I was there top 10 beginning of the season, and then just been sliding since. So this is a good comeback right here. Builds a lot of confidence. I haven't, like I said, I haven't got much practice at Gateway, so it'll be fun to learn. But I'm sure I can pick it up, and I think I'm going to go with the same route this race for next race too. Just patience and see where I can go.
All right. Well, it definitely worked out for you tonight. We will let you get out of here, but before we do, who do you got to thank for third?
Oh, I got to thank Josh for running the league. It's a good league. Second year in the trucks here, and then I got to thank Timmy for letting me run on his team. Good guy, and showing it's great to, I was independent, so it's great to share, information and different strategies now finally. So, and I just got to thank the league. I mean, it's a good league, and we got a good racing tonight. Few cautions, good racing.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on your third place there tonight, Sam, and good luck next week.
Yeah, thank you. You guys have a good one.
All right, Rudy. Well, I guess I'm going to have to run down the points since you don't have them, but we'll run down the finishing order here and we'll get the heck out of here. What do you say? All right. Well, Josh Conover will bring it home in first. Justin Fisher in second. Sam Lear third. Jason Conover in fourth. Jacob Gladulek in fifth. Brady Moat sixth. Chris Heinz seventh. Craig Schroeder in eighth. Zach Hollinger ninth. And Chad Engel scores a top 10 finish. Jeffrey Mayers in 11th. 12th will go to James Donahue. 13th, Nick Geilis, and Nick Robinson will finish in 14th. Last truck on the lead lap. Dalton Tucker in 15th, disappointing in for his night. Chris Scala in 16th, Brian Jones 17th, Blade Timmons 18th, Brian Powell 19th, and Timothy Harper will round out the top 20. Michael Davis 21st, Todd Schneider 22nd, Carson Abu 23rd, John Cottle 24th, Ronnie Norman 25th, and Alec Robinson out early in 26th position. I'm done. Good night, everybody.